Hey everybody, so long time. I'm not sure what channel I'm gonna upload this video to, or even if I'm gonna upload this video. It's been a while and I feel like doing something. I've had problems in the last couple of days signing on to my original YouTube account, so I might just start another one. Been doing a lot of reading. I moved, I got a new space. I got my own room for my comic books. Show that off right there. It's pretty sweet. Got set up with an office, my laptop and my stuff and action figures, and maybe once I get everything figured out I'll do a room tour. But like I said, I've been doing a lot of reading. 3 or 4 times a week I go to the library, pick up a huge stack of books. Money's been kind of tight, but that's not stopping me from enjoying the hobby. I picked this up a couple days ago. A few weeks ago, I read the Wally Wood one, the Life and Times of Wally Wood, or whatever it was called. It was pretty interesting. It got a little tedious, I thought. This, I'm just now starting. I'm not very far into it. I'm like that far. A couple, I don't know, 20 pages maybe. Digging it. And the whole time I'm reading this book, this Ditko book, I'm like, man, I want to break out my Ditko. So I broke out my Ditko. I started with, here we go, these guys right here. My Shade the Changing Man. These are my reader copies. So I read these last night, or yesterday. I read some Speedball too, but we'll get to Speedball. This is great. I originally picked these up because I was a fan of the Peter Milligan Shade the Changing Man series. And I just thought it was interesting, you know, Ditko's DC stuff. So like if you're reading this, don't get thrown off about like the Superman and Wonder Woman ads, because this is actually a DC book. And if you know me, you know I don't read a lot of DC. But this is pretty cool. Shade here is framed for treason and murder, so he's trying to like clear his name. His lady friend, ex-wife, is the person who's in charge of hunting him down and killing him. Suspenseful. Anyway, issue 1, and this is issue 2. These were great. These were a lot of fun. Some of the dialogue was shitty, but with a lot of what I've been finding with the Steve Ditko stuff that he's written, it's the dialogue's pretty bad. But you don't read Steve Ditko for the dialogue. You read Steve Ditko for the pretty pictures. This one was probably my favorite. I kind of like the invisible monster fighting. It's just a bunch of amorphous circles fighting odd shapes. That's why you read Ditko, for the exaggerated expressions and this is kind of fit. It's like he found his idiom and just rolled with it. I love this cover. It's great. This reminds me of like some old Wally Wood stuff. Yeah, the bad guy in this, I'm gonna spoil the shit out of this. Bad guy in this ends up being like his mother-in-law. It's pretty funny. Yeah, so that was 5. This is 6. Great stuff. Great stuff. Chaos. It's pretty cool. It's like every couple of issues he would best the previous supervillain, and then they would introduce a more powerful supervillain for him to best, and eventually he just saves the day. Number 7. What is this? 73, I think. That was 2. I don't remember off the top of my head. Yeah. And number 8. Good stuff. Saves the day. Saves the president. Saves the world. Go Shade. Not as nihilistic as I was expecting from Ditko. And also, in my collection, I have, and don't judge me, Speedball. Now I remember when this came out. This was about the time that New Warriors was a thing too, and Speedball was in New Warriors, and that was Mark Bagley. And for the life of me, I can't remember who was drawing it or writing it, but Bagley had just come off of Spider-Man, and he moved on to New Warriors. And I don't remember this book getting a lot of love, which is crazy because it's Ditko back at Marvel. So this is 87, I think, maybe? I don't know. Don't hold me to that. That just sounds right. But, yeah, let's see. This one's open. 88. So close. 87, 88. Yeah, issue 2. More great Ditko. There's a couple issues in here that are inked great, and then there's a couple issues in here that are just not as good. Issue 3. Not in the best of shape, but I did read these a lot. And I have read these a lot. Number 4. And number 5. Can't really say I'm a fan of this one. Number 6. And number 7. And number 8. And you're probably thinking, hey Tim, you're missing the creeper. No, I'm fucking up. So, also picked this up from the library. This has been a lot of fun. I'm a little bummed because the covers are just phenomenal, and some of the interior stuff is not as good. But these covers are amazing. I mean, I'm gonna track these down eventually in singles just for the covers. But there's that. This is also very cool. This is great. I'm immensely enjoying this. In this particular volume, it's got an introduction by Steve Niles from 30 Days a Night. It's not particularly poignant or anything, but it was cool nonetheless. It's neat to find people that you're fans of that are fans of the same thing that you're a fan of. Okay. And in the huge stacks of stuff that I've been, literally the hundreds of books that I've read in the last month, a couple things stood out that I really enjoyed. Underwater Welder by Jeff Lemire. Finally found some Jeff Lemire stuff that I liked. I've been reading a lot of Will Eisner. I have checked out everything that they had at the library from Eisner. So I've read everything he's done with the exception of The Spirit, which I'm attempting to track down. Contract with God was good, but I really was blown away by The City. There was a story in there. It was the story of Avenue C, I think is what it was called. The one with the storm. Great. It was great. It was great. Cool. What else? I got my books out. Anyway, cool. Hopefully I get this uploaded somehow. And if it's not on my channel and it's a new channel, hi, my name's Tim. I do this. Okay. Thanks. See you guys later. Bye.